The next lesson is about the communication skills that Birthing Better Families developed in the early 70s and 80s. Boy, this was a really, really big topic. Men really wanted to understand women, and women really wanted to be understood. And we found that communication in all of its forms was one of the vital teamwork skills that you could develop. There's an MP3 that talks about birth coaching communication. Communication is towards yourself and towards the other people, and it can be verbal and nonverbal. And there are two handouts. One is on communication, which gives you the full range of the nonverbal and verbal communication skills that we put together as families in the early 70s and 80s and have used in tens and thousands of births since then. And they're life skills, because once you develop better communication, you'll communicate better throughout life in all circumstances. The other handout is about the positive and negative voice. When I gave birth in 1970, there wasn't any expectation that women would necessarily like birth. In fact, we were told as soon as it's over, you'll forget it, and you have a baby, that's what matters. But from the late 1970s onwards, women were told that birth should be a highlight experience. Having been involved in birth since the early 1970s, I can't tell you how many women have said to me, I hate this experience, and they feel they failed because they don't like it. It wasn't a highlight experience to them. So we developed skills to deal with this, and this is in the handout, positive and negative voice. What we learned was we can say terrible things in our head throughout birth, throughout life, as we're parent, as we're in our partnership relationship, job, lots of things that can be negative. However, if we get really clever, we use positive behaviors. We manage well. In other words, when we're really angry at our child and want to toss them out the door, we can't do that. So we use positive, skilled behaviors. You'll learn to do that in birth in this lesson.